Producing consumer products sustainably. This is one of the key challenges of our time. To address that challenge, Contour Global Solutions uses existing, proven technologies in innovative ways to improve energy efficiency and reliability, while at the same time significantly reducing the client's carbon footprint. We call our technology QuadGen, a process that combines energy-efficient electricity generation, usable heat recovery, and absorption chilling from heat that would otherwise be wasted, together with the capture of 95% of all CO2 that comes from the power plant's emissions. The removed CO2 can be purified to food-grade quality for use in the food and beverage production process. For the consumer products client, QuadGen means that it can replace multiple sources of energy and CO2 with one energy-efficient and integrated package. QuadGen means significant cost and energy savings, security of supply, and CO2 emission reduction. The QuadGen technology is very flexible, allowing Contour Global to adapt the technology to the needs of the client. Contour Global's new QuadGen facility, located at Coca-Cola Hellenic bottling facility in Ploiești, Romania, illustrates the power of this approach. Like all bottling facilities, Coca-Cola Hellenic production requires electricity, heat, chilled water, and carbon dioxide. In the QuadGen process, the cleanest burning fossil fuel, natural gas, is used to fuel reciprocating engines and generate electricity. The electricity is generated at medium voltage and then increased to match the voltage of the bottling plant's main distribution switchboard. From there, electricity is supplied to the bottling plant. Any excess power generated can be sold to the electricity grid. Because QuadGen is located at the point of use, reliability is much higher, and the waste and losses that would occur during the transmission and distribution of electricity are eliminated. For the system as a whole, overall efficiency is improved because more efficient generation on-site replaces the need to build less efficient generation in the system. Moreover, the bottling plant obtains greater security of supply in markets where the electricity grid is unreliable. QuadGen technology begins with heat. All electricity generating stations produce heat in addition to electricity, but usually the heat is wasted, ejected into the atmosphere. This is wasteful because heat itself can be used to produce additional energy. In the combined heat and power process, exhaust heat from the engine is captured and used to produce steam or high-temperature hot water for use in the bottling process. This heat is also used in another process where hot water is supplied to absorption chillers. The absorption chillers take hot water at 95 degrees centigrade, recovered from the electricity generation process, and use it to create chilled water at a temperature of 6 degrees centigrade. The chilled water is piped to the bottling plant and is also used in the bottling process. After use at the bottling facility, the chilled water is not wasted. After the chilled energy in the water has been removed, the water returns at a higher temperature to the QuadGen absorption chiller and is cooled again and recirculated. So why does the use of the recovered heat matter so much? Because by using the engine's heat to create chilled water, hot water, and steam, the QuadGen facility enables the bottling plant to turn off its boilers and electrical chillers. This results in savings in natural gas, electricity, operating costs, and consequently, carbon dioxide. How efficient is QuadGen? Standard power plants have efficiencies between 35 and 50%. This means that 50 to 65% of the fuel consumed to produce electricity is wasted as heat. QuadGen has efficiencies of 85 to 90%. Significantly less fuel is required to produce the same amount of energy, and emissions are lower. Even highly efficient energy production systems create CO2 through combustion of fossil fuels. Even though cogeneration systems use low-carbon natural gas, CO2 is still emitted. But that's where the Quad comes in. Contour Global captures 95% of the CO2 that would otherwise be emitted and puts the carbon dioxide to good use by using it to carbonate beverages in the bottling facility or in other industrial applications. This allows the client to produce products with nearly zero carbon emissions. How does this work? The exhaust gas from the electricity generation process is stripped of nitrogen oxide and heat. The heat, of course, is reused, and the remaining gas is then passed through a chemical called MEA. This absorbs the CO2 from the exhaust gas, which is then separated and purified prior to being compressed into a liquid state for storage. The food-grade quality CO2 can then be sold or used by the client. Reliable and adaptable, QuadGen can be deployed quickly, cost-effectively, and with few limitations. The Contour Global technology can be easily adapted to suit the needs of all types of consumer products clients, and CO2 emissions can be cut by 40% or more, eliminating hundreds of thousands of tons of CO2 in the atmosphere each year. Waste heat is captured and used. Standardized design allows for fast construction times, and the dependability of the process improves reliability in markets with unreliable grids. And this is in addition to the significant savings in energy costs that QuadGen provides. Innovation comes in many forms. By using existing technologies in new and creative ways, natural resources are conserved, efficiencies are maximized, and savings are stretched over the long term. Contour Global, shaping the world, one energy solution at a time.